Vivian, Executive Producer of InsurTech Connect Asia, and I'm joined with Thomas from dacadoo. How are you, Thomas?
I'm very well, thank you.
How are you
End
finding?
of a very long day.
Yes, end of day one. More
Yes.
to come tomorrow.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that one.
How are you finding the event so far?
It's very good. There's far more people than last year, and last year was already very good.
Yeah.
There are people from more countries. I think people feels very positive, very engaging. I had the intention to go to some of the sessions and listen in. I simply hadn't gone to anyone because I've been hijacked all the time. So that's been very good.
Tomorrow, you gotta catch some good sessions.
Always tomorrow, but we'll see. To be honest, I'm quite happy to be busy at our booth, right? So no, I'm very encouraged, absolutely, very happy.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll dive right into the questions.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you see insurers investing more in their digital capabilities to adapt to customer needs?
Yeah, they absolutely have to. We live in a digital economy, and when we talk about digital natives, it's not only about people that are 20 and 30 years old. Everyone have become digital natives, very much accelerated by COVID, right? A lot of people, older people, 50, 60 years old, have been forced to do a lot of things online, even complex things, have actually realized how much they can do. Yeah. And that also means that insurers have realized, hang on, look, we can run our business using Teams and Zoom, etc. We can move on with life using digital. So I think that all that is going to come together with insurers realizing we can do digital and we have to do digital, both in the front end, but also internally in organization as well. How do we use digitization to optimize the way we operate as a business? So I don't think it's an option. The question is, do you turn the existing business digital, or do you create a spin-off that's digital? That's another conversation, like the airlines have done, right? But absolutely you have to do digital, no way around it. Or you're not relevant, you're going to be out.
Understand. How about, do you expect to see an increased personalization and customer engagement in the life underwriting space?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a follow-on to the previous question, because in digital, people expect things to be simple, personal, intuitive, and very fast. And insurance products not that. They're not simple, they're not intuitive, they're not personal, they're very fast, right? So products have to be changed for digital economy. And it's not only about taking the existing product and put it into an online environment. It's about thinking also, today if I go and see an agent, I'm trying to sell the full product, all the riders and everything. Maybe in a digital world, I just need to get my foot in the door, have a more simple product, get them in as a customer, do a simple underwriting, accelerate underwriting. But then I use these types of health engagement platforms like the company we represented, dacadoo, where you then use that to accumulate more data, and then you look at upsell opportunities as well. So I think it will change a lot how you take products to markets, and the products itself have to be different as well, because that's what you do in a digital economy.
Understand. How about predictive models? Do you think that they're here to stay?
Yeah, they are. One of the big potential flaws in the industry is that everyone relies on risk tables, and risk tables are based on relatively little data, and they're based on historical claims data. But everyone recognizes that people's health is deteriorating quicker than what it's done in the past. So past experience is not a very good indicator of a future outcome. And at the same time, you now have a wealth of information available, whether it's being physical activity or nutrition or sleep or stress. And all these are affecting health outcomes, which means they're affecting a risk. So the industry very much recognizes and has to recognize that, hey, we need to find ways to capture all this data, and we need to revisit the way we model risk. And maybe it's in the form of that the regulator won't be moving as fast as we do and change the risk tables, but we've got to find some kind of mechanism to look at, well, how do we adjust that risk as a result of these extra data points? So I think predictive risk is very much part of the future. It must be again, because it leads to that more personalization of products as well, right? So absolutely yes.
Besides that, do you think, what are the other trends that you can look forward to in 2024?
So I think what we see in our industry is that digital health engagement has been around for a while. I mean, the old product is Vitality that's been around for more than 30 years, right? And has really spawned the industry. dacadoo is one of the old players as well. And I've been with the company for almost 8 years. And then I can see sort of every 2 or 3 years, there's a bit of a shift, where in the early days, many companies would do POCs to test and learn. And then we've seen a shift towards where we have to do this, but we still have many questions. We're just going to go and launch something and we'll learn and we're going to refine. And where there's a big shift in the market now is that many insurers are realizing that having direct relationship with consumers, building the trust, collecting a lot of data, opens a lot of opportunities in the way you design products, the way you distribute products, you promote them, the role of the agent as well, receiving better leads, the products underwriting, etc. So, and what's really the overarching theme here is that, look, there's a way for us to actually improve the business performance, whether we use it as a more cost-efficient acquisition tool, or we use it to increase persistency, or we can better identify people for upsell, or the other means as well. Maybe we can price the product better, get more favorable terms from reinsurers. That's very much where things are shifting right now. This becomes more transformational, it becomes strategically more important, and it now begins to drive elements of the business, real business performance. So having dashboards and real KPIs and metrics and communicating those and measuring against the business is very much where the industry is heading right now. And I see that becoming far more prominent in 2024.
Okay, that sounds very promising and exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful second day.
I'm sure I will. Thank you very much.
you.
Appreciate it. Cheers.